Derwin Wilson inbounding the ball for the Lions. Gets it into Steven Deister. Across the court, Matthew Romero back in the game. Matthew with the ball. Gets it to Charles Prather. Over to Steven Deister. Low pass, he'll recover it. Derwin in the corner with the ball, looking for someone, tightly guarded. Gets Klaus off his feet, gets it over to Steven Deister. Steven, over to Matthew in the corner. Back to Steven. Steven to Derwin Wilson. The ball staying at the perimeter, not getting into the paint. Matthew Romero with it at the left wing. Derwin Wilson in the corner, struggling, gets it back out to Steven Deister. Over to Matthew. Matthew drives into the paint, gets it out to Steven. Open for three, and that is no good. Young with the rebounds. Young goes in for two, no good. Rebounds. Augustin Blood, beautiful rebound by Augustin there. Steven Deister drives baseline, shoulders it up, puts it in, no good. Puts it up, no good. Ball down to Powell. Powell put a layup and no good. Derwin Wilson with the rebound.
So I'm inclined to say that it might be better if Salette starts leaving a player farther back on offense to protect against those fast breaks, but they don't have enough players as it is right now to get things going on offense, so I don't know if that's really an option.
Sloppy shot by Derwin Wilson. Thankfully recovered by Matthew Romero.
And it just seems like for every 2 or 3 shots that Salette takes and misses, Oakwood goes ahead and makes one. But Eamon Martin will be subbing back into the game, and he's definitely a more offensive-minded player, which is what the Lions need right now.
Augustin swings it out to Steven Deister. Steven Deister, he will knock down his first three of the second half. Shortening the lead to 16 points. Powell with the ball. Intercepted by Steven Deister. Steven Deister, fast break, down to the paint, muscles it up, throws it in, and that's no good. Rolls out of the hoop. Matthew recovers it. Steven Deister gets it into the paint. Nice jumper by Charles Prather. Rounds out again. Augustin Blood with the rebound. Looks like it's stripped. Might have been a foul there. Nothing called. Matthew Romero recovers it. Three by Steven Deister. Bounces in and back in. Beautiful play by Steven Deister there. And that was a very quick third quarter. Not a lot of stoppages. The Comets really opened the lead up at the beginning. However, the Lions were able to close it back up at the end by nice 2 clutch threes of Steven Deister and good rebounds by Augustin Blood and Charles Prather. Right now, the Lions, they've been slacking on, not slacking, but they've been struggling on offense. They've been taking a lot of shots. They've been trying to get the ball around. The Comets' defense has just been strong and aggressive. They've been closing them out. But if they just swing the ball around, they've had a few open shots, and we are a three-point shooting team. We can easily close this lead.
Right, so definitely the Lions, they were able to get some shots going, but Steve was able to make his threes, but I'm just really afraid that the Lions are just going to get tired. Like, Steve on that last possession, that last shot that he took, he looked tired going for the shot, and it looked like he almost came up short on that shot, but he was able to get to fall through, but it's just the way that the Lions are playing right now, it takes them 2 or 3 shots each possession to eventually get one to go. And I'm just afraid that they're going to get tired, especially with the shallow bench that they're playing with right now.
That is a danger that we do have this game. Not a lot of players. We are missing 2 players, like we said earlier, which we have seen as a loss, but our bench players have been able to really prove themselves this game. And we can see what we can do for this fourth quarter. Charles Prather with the ball in the paint. Finds Matthew Romero. Matthew, close pass, gets it over to Steven Deister. Back down to Charles Prather. Had it, Matthew Romero open, doesn't give it to him. Steve drives into the paint. Over to Eamon Martin. Eamon drives baseline. Nice jumper, no good. Rebounded Young. However, there'll be a foul call on Young, and it'll be Lions ball. That's Young. That's Young's second foul. Team second. Steven, nice fake. He'll put it up, and that's the about fourth time it's rounded about and not gone in. Steven almost stealing it from Dobik. However, he'll be called for a foul. That's his first, team's first.
Even though the Comets were able to pull away and lengthen their lead in the second quarter, the Lions have come back to their original 14-point deficit that they began the second half with. And we just need to see whether or not they'll be able to actually cut that lead and really bring this game close to where it needs to be if they want to hope to win it.
The Lions looking like they're in a zone right now. The Comets taking advantage of that by trying to run down the clock. Powell with the open three, gets it over to Young, takes the jumper, and that's no good. However, there's a foul in the play. Looks like Eamon Martin was shoved. And the foul's on Young. That's his third, and that's good because he's a dominant player right now. Second leading player with 14 points. Dobik with 16. And for the Lions, Steven Deister, leading scorer with 11 points. Risky pass by Steven Deister. Eamon recovers it, drives into the paint, excuse me. Steve gets it over to Eamon, and looks like it hits the foot of Hugh O'Neill, our senior manager tonight. So it will be Comets ball.
I think that without a spark, especially on offense, to get the momentum started for the Lions, they'll really have trouble getting anywhere close to seriously giving the Comets a run for their money near the end of the game. And a great player to do that would be Eamon. He definitely has done that in the past a lot with his three-point shooting. He's really just opened up the games. But Gus Blood, really nice move, and is able to go up strong against Josh Young to bring his scoring total to the game for 7 points and to bring the Lions to a total of 34 points.
And what we've seen great from the Lions tonight is fake passing and fake pump fakes, and that's really helped us tremendously. The Comets have been constantly leaving their feet, and it's just given us open lanes and open shots.
Right, and the tight Lions defense right there is able to force the Oakwood head coach to call a timeout.
And that's exactly what we're wanting to see from the Lions. 5 minutes, 26 seconds left in this game. Lions down 46-34. Let's see what we have left in our gas tank.
Lions coming back into play, down by 12, but definitely coming out of that timeout with a little bit more energy, a little bit more hyped after Gus Blood's great effort under the basket to give the Lions 2 more points.
Trees with the ball, gets it over to Klaus, back to Trees. Gets it into the paint to Powell, and it will slip out of his hands. Lions ball, that's exactly what we wanted to see there. Eamon Martin inbounds it to Steven Deister. Comets bringing the press. Lions easily break it. You can see the lack of effort on the Comets' part. Steven Deister gets Comets off their feet. Jumper by Augustin Blood. And he'll be called for a foul by pushing Trees. Comets ball. Trees inbounds it to Powell.